What's up everyone and welcome to the club. In today's video I'm going to be showing you how to draw Glitchtrap from FNAF VR. Now before we begin, I want to remind you to hit that subscribe button because I'm posting new videos every single day. So let's start in the center of our page. We're going to start with the eyes. So on the left side we're going to draw a large circle. Starting from the very top, go all the way around to the bottom, and then back up towards the top. Now I'm going to leave a large gap in the center and draw the same thing on the right. So we want to line up the top of the eye. I'm just going to draw that same sized circle. Let's add in the eyelid. We move over to the left side. We draw a curve that goes up and then down on the inside. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now I'm just going to add some lashes along the eyelid. In the center, at the very top of this curve, we draw one straight line going up, and then on either side we're going to angle these out. So on the left and then the right. Let's do the same thing on the right side. Start with that first line in the center, go out towards the left, and then the right. Now we're going to add two smaller circles on the inside for the iris. Now we're going to shift these inward. So along the top, draw in that first circle. We want to leave a little gap on the inside of the eye. Let's do the same thing on the right. Now in the center of the iris, we're going to draw a small circle and fill that in black. Now we're going to draw the bridge of the nose in between the eyes. Starting from the inside of the eyelid on the left, we'll curve up, and then we'll bend that down towards the right. Now let's add in the nose. In line with the bottom of the eye, we'll move to the center and draw in a sideways oval. So we'll start in the middle, go all the way around, and then we're going to fill that in black. At the bottom of the nose, right in the middle, we draw a straight line coming down. Now I'm going to curve down and up towards the eye for the top of the mouth. Come down. I'm just going to aim that up. And do the same thing on the right side. Now we're going to draw in the lower part of the mouth. Starting from the left side, we curve down lower in the middle. And we'll pull that up on the right. Now let's add the top row of teeth. In the center, I'm going to draw a straight line coming down about halfway down the side of the mouth. Cross this like an upside down T, and then we'll go straight up underneath the top of the mouth. For the lower row of teeth, we're going to step out and draw two short lines going up. Now I want to connect those 2 points with a curve. Just following the same curve of the mouth, going down the middle, and then up on the right. Let's separate out the teeth. Start by drawing a straight line down the center, and we're going to split the sides in half. One on the left and one on the right. Let's go back in and fill the inside of the mouth in black. Let's move to the side and draw in the cheeks coming down towards the chin. So we start on the bottom of the left eye. We're going to bump up the cheek, going out, rounding this out. Now I'm going to pull this down and in towards the middle. Now I'm going to do the exact same thing on the right. So we're going to go out, round up the cheek, and then pull that in towards the bottom edge of the right eye. Now let's draw on the top of the head. It's almost like a large half circle. Starting from the top of the cheek, we curve out, up into the middle. I'm just going to bring this down on the right and then in on top of the cheek. Let's add in two large eyebrows. So starting on the left side, we're going to draw a large curve going up and then down on the inside. It's almost like a half circle. Let's line this up on the right and do the same thing. On the inside of the eyebrow, I'm just going to curl this around and back out. I'm going to taper the eyebrow so it gets thinner on the outside. So we'll go up, and then we'll taper towards the outside. Do the same thing on the right. Let's fill the eyebrows in black. Now there's two curvy whiskers on either side. So we start directly underneath the left eye. Start by curving up, down, and then up. Now I'm going to take that and flip it over on the right. So we're going to line this up, curve up, down, and then up. Let's add one more set. From here we're going to step down, curve out, down, and then up. And then we'll do the same thing on the right. Let's move up to the top of the head and draw in the large ears. We start over on the left side with the inside edge of the ear, curve up and out towards the left. We'll line this up on the right. So right here we're curving the opposite direction, going up and then out. Let's round out the tip of the ear, come down and then in towards the side of the head. Rounding it out, come down and then in. And we'll do the same thing on the right side. Let's split the ear in half. Starting on the outside, we're going to draw an angled line, going up and then in. Line this up on the right and do the same thing. Now we're going to add a patch inside each four of these sections. So start above this line, we're going to draw a curve. Coming in towards the line and then up. I'm just going to follow the same curve of the ear, going all the way up to the top and then back down. Now along the bottom, we're going to go in the opposite direction, curving toward the line and back down. Now we're going to come down just beside the head and curve in the opposite direction. Now we're going to connect these 2 points, the same curve of the ear on the outside and inside. Let's do the exact same thing over on the right. Now we want to add some stitches along the outside of the patches. So start down here, start a series of short lines just intersecting the edge of the patch. Alright, so we finished the head. Let's work our way down the body. I'm going to start just underneath the chin with the bow tie. So right in the center, we're going to draw a half circle, curving down and then up. Now on either side, I'm going to curve down and out towards the edge of the bow tie. And then from here, we're going to curve out and up underneath the head. Let's add a fold on the inside of the bow tie. Starting from the top beside the knot, curve down and out. Now let's draw on the side of the body. Starting from the corner of the bow tie, I'm going to curve out and down towards the hip on the left and right. Now from here, we're going to curve down and in towards the center point. So let's start on the left. Curve down and in, and curve out and up on the right. Now we're going to move back up underneath the bow tie and draw the edge of the vest. So let's start on the left, curve down, and then out, just up above the hip. Now we're going to add 2 large buttons in the center. So we'll draw a circle on the top, move down, and draw the second one. And then we're going to fill those buttons in black. Now we're going to add the body patch, starting from the left side of the vest, curve down in the middle, and then up on the right. Now let's continue working down with the legs. From the center, we're going to curve out and down towards the left heel, then out and down towards the right heel. And then we're going to round out the bottom of the feet. Starting from the left heel, we'll curve down and up towards the toe, and do the same thing on the right. Now we're going to round out the top of the foot. Starting from the toe, we're going to curve in and up about halfway along the side of the foot. Do the same thing on the right, curving up and then in. Now from here, I just want to curve down and then back up towards the inside of the leg. Now to move back up to the hip, we're going to round out the side of the leg down towards the top of the foot. So we're going to go out, down, and then in. Let's separate out the toe. From the outside, we're going to step in, curve up, and then in, step over, draw that twice. Let's do the same thing on the right. Start with the first toe, and then the second. About halfway down the leg on the outside, we're going to draw the kneecap. We'll leave a little space, we'll draw a curve, coming down and up. Line this up on the right, and we'll do the same thing. Now it's going to add some stitches along the edge of the leg. So we'll start on the outside, we'll draw a series of short lines going across. Now let's move back up and draw on the arm. Let's start with the arm on the right. We'll start just below the bow tie and curve out and down towards the wrist. Now from the wrist we're going to draw on the thumb. A half circle, curving in and then back out. And then at the end of the thumb, I'm going to draw a small bracket. Let's go back to the bottom of the thumb. We'll curve down and up around the bracket for the first finger. Step down, curve across and up the second finger. Now out here, we're going to curve out the third finger, round up the arm, and pull that in behind the head. Now we're going to raise the arm on the left. We start at the top of the bow tie, curve out, and then down towards the inside of the elbow. Then we're going to draw a straight line going up at an angle towards the wrist. Let's draw on the thumb. Go straight up, round up the thumb, and then come straight back down. Now we're going to add 3 fingers pointing out. From the bottom of the thumb, we're going to step up, go up at an angle, round out the first finger, and then come back. We're going to add 2 more fingers. Go up towards the top of the finger, and then back down. Now the third finger, we're going to do the same thing, going up and down. Now we're going to round this out and then come up towards the bottom of the thumb. Now let's draw on the bottom of the arm, starting down here, curve down and then in towards the elbow. I'm going to pull this up with a curve in behind the body. Let's add some stitches across the wrist. And then from the inside of the elbow, curve in and then down towards the bottom of the elbow. Then again, we're going to add some stitches. Let's separate out the fingers. We start at the very bottom and curve along the bottom of each finger, and then we'll add a couple stitches along that line. Now let's go back to the right side. We're going to separate out the wrist. Starting from the inside, we're going to curve down and then up, and then add some stitches along the wrist. And that's pretty much it. There we have it. There's Glitchtrap from FNAF VR. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. Make sure you subscribe and send me your requests in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you again soon.